From the book Physics, Principles and Problems. James T. Murphy, Chairman, Science Department, Massachusetts. Robert C. Smoot, Chairman, Science Department, McDonough, Maryland. The nucleus of an atom is the target of much research today. The atom is a tremendous powerhouse of energy. Scientists feel that nuclear reactions involving hydrogen isotopes may prove to be our greatest energy resource. Nuclear equations. The use of nuclear equations makes the calculation of atomic number, mass numbers, transfer quite simple. Uranium-238, thorium-238 plus alpha particle. Or the nuclear equation is 238-92U upright 238-90TH or thorium plus 4/2 hydrogen sulfide acid. The importance is the following is if an unstable nucleus emits radiation in the form of an alpha particle or the beta particles, gamma rays, can we find that thorium, a form of mass number, has undergone transmutation? Well, it's interesting. It can. Now, the first equation is, do you write down the nuclear equation for the transmutation of radiographed uranium isotope 234 over 92 of uranium into a thorium isotope 230 over 90 and trised by the emission of alpha particle. Remember that Niels Bohr revised Rutherford's model of an atomic bomb to account for observed electronic radiations that atoms can emit. The Bohr model confines electrons to given energy values. The important point is, what are two features of Bohr's atom that are in direct conflict with classification in physics? Well, we can find that out. One thing is a classical viewpoint. The universe should have ended long ago in a brilliant flash of violent light. This does not happen. Scientists find that electrons seem to violate some of the basic principles of physics. So we have looking down here, is there's a wave of inflows that constructively never loses numbers of evidence to prove that Bohr's model of the atomic theory has any matter of the waves. Yet, and according to this book here, Physics, Principles and Problems, I'm getting to it right away here. Photons with energy exist and appear in the form of kinetic energy. The electron is a positron that can annihilate one another. Now, the importance is remembering, as per summary, the emission of gamma rays brings about no change in the nucleus. Yet, however, a positron has the same mass as an electron. Now, the hydrogen bomb was created following the atomic bomb. Now, controlled fusion, which is absolutely empirical to national defense. To start fusion, the temperature of the hydrogen isotope must be raised to millions of degrees, which it is, mimicking the sun's energy level of the sun that shines and grows fruits and crops, of course. In Celsius terms, the hydrogen gas is in an electrical arc, can be, by compressed, however, in millions of degrees, which is beyond trillions. Now, while the electric or hydrogenic bomb does explode, the quantum theory of light gives truth in the same book, Physics, that energy added to the work function is total energy of the incident photons. However, and reading back, the electrons use a beam of electrons of a type of rare crystal, spacing the atoms in a crystal lattice. If they do, remember that electrons pass through a magnetic field at right angles. They can't at high velocity. Physics is a very interesting science. I recommend reading this subject. It has useful purpose. And I will conclude by stating that Mr. Isaac Newton was first to recognize that net forces always cause acceleration, not only just motion. Don't give up on science, guys. It's a great deal. Thank you for listening.